before the TV. Bitches keep calling, they tryna see me. Stunting, no problem, I do that freely. How you gon' hate me but wanna beat me? Rockin' the ladies, my style is bitch. That blue and black thing, turbo the Bentley. I know that they watching these niggas. Saving up bad, want a ticket. I can show bad, let me hit it. Wasting all these cash on these bitches. Now you looking sad, pockets empty. Baby gotta eat, I ain't with it. If you spend a dub, I'm matching with it. Section at the club, she thinks she winning. Have you ever seen a whole million? When I did, started sweating senses. My nigga Mo fed extra shipment, a whole bowl. Traffic in the city, your whole load, tryna balance with it. Headed out back to the country, tryna stay low, saving money. Fake gangsters use them as some dummies. Sell the product for you, now they jumping. Take the ties, give them to the pastor. Pray to God, I'm trying to see his castle. Remember getting whoopings with a paddle. Now I'm strapping money on my saddle. Package weed, moving with my cattle. Look me in my eyes and say you love me. Do the cheating, do you still trust?
Landover, Maryland. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with the Houston Texans. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And we are underway from FedEx Field. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
On the ready. 41's the mic. Check, 41. I got him. Showing A. Yes. Motion out of the backfield.
First carry for Darius Geis. Yeah, this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20.
What you got?
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Here's Geis.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Hard. Hey.
They'll try and get it with Geis.
Go. It's run.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Tashawn Gibson there on the tackle. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Here we go, Go!
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guys at the cornerback position.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Pick the edge, pick the edge. Go, go.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Play action for Miller. Now Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So line of scrimmage, still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Check 26, check 26. Hatchet, hatchet. Alert. 59. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Throwing again is Watson. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. That's it. It's our field. It's our field. In the park. It's our house. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, let's get that ball, Dean. Let's get that ball right here. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Here's Watson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On 1st down, this is Geis. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hand.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Kiki QT, 71 yards, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 now at the game. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he stopped immediately there.
Good job, D. That's right.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this?
This is Geis.
Check it back, check it back.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. Now Geis stripped. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Geis. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. The 30, 20. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
Darius Geis on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
On second down, here's Miller. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A first down carry now for Miller. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in this first half of action.
Watch the run, watch the run. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. I got wide. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Check 25. Check the out. Kill.
Second and 5 now. Watson.
Twist.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
There we go, Mike 20. Man, I got you.
From the gun on third, Watson. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
You got 9. Mike 20. Who that? There we go, Mike 20. Double dog. That's the one. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
He runs.
Kill.
On first down, Watson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller. But it's going to be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Alert 3.
I 59. I 31. No. Check. Echo.
Watson now. Going to throw again. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 36.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Go. I 55.
To the air yet again. Watson going deep for Hopkins. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Give him 30 yards there. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
We got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Convert. Mike 20. They're not ready, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Hey,
Watson looks to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Darren Fells there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
On second down now. It's Love, and he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's go. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. 6-6. Pull it high. Switch. Check 3. Hey, lock it. Let's go.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. Big hold of the 30. Cuts back right. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love, 83 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Intended for DeAndre Hopkins. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check. Hey, 59.
Mike, that's 20, Mike 20. Better bring it. You better bring it.
Throwing again. Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
This is it. 19.
Here we go. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Hey, alert.
Hey, Mike 20.
A final shot before the break. Watson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Good set. 19.
Mike 20.
Here we go. The car.
Defense all day. Check 50.
22. Check. Over. 22. Check. Over.
From the gun, here's Watson. The catch made by Miller. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
Mike 24. Check tight end. Check tight. Go. There we go, Mike 20.
Watson on 1st down. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
We got double up.
Down. He's coming.
Save.
Down him. Go.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson, and the pressure gets to him again. Montez Sweat picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Watch out, watch out. Hey, Slam, slam. Jam.
3rd and long. It's Watson going deep for Hopkins. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 58 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Great start to the 2nd quarter. Better than 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You go set. 30 base. I got him. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Kill. Roll out.
Hey, turn it up.
Smith hands off to Geis. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go, D.
At the 49-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 35.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Love. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, break at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They'll run with Geis. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce and might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse.
8 ounce. 8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go with Geis. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now up to 14.
Makes the score Redskins 35, Texans 21.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
It's caught inside the 25. The Clemson connection. Watson to Hopkins for a big one. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and the Redskins scoop it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
And he'll get this up to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Good gain there on first down. It keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay.